I watched with bated breath as she reached up and gently freed the
pulling off the
elastic
mask.
behind her ears, then slowly lifted the mask up to reveal her face.
What do you think?
What the hell? It
What?
was Belle, my
What?
sister!
Oh, hell no!
What's poppin'? I'm sorry to yell in your ear like that. I'm just excited. Because today, we're reacting to some animations. Some true story animations. So true that the channel's actually called True Stories. And the first one we'll be looking at today is called Mommy's Milk Brings All the Boys to the Yard. Like I said, true story, man. True story, huh? My lipstick brings all the boys to the... Wait, no, that's not it. That's not it. Hold on. My milkshake brings all the boys to the yard. Damn right. It's... As you can see, by the way, guys, I'm back in the basement, back in the office, feeling sauced up. I do want to let you guys know that I will be making videos off stream from now on. If I'm being completely honest, I just kind of like the vibe. I miss it. On stream, I tend to get worried about like, oh, is chat gonna like this? Or are they liking this, you know? And I get in my head too much. But off stream, I feel more personal, you know? Like I'm just like in there. In there wasn't the right one. I think that was a bit too far. Maybe not. You know what I mean? You know, like a one-on-one relationship here. And I like that kind of vibe. So if you do too, comment down. Me too. I don't know. Let's get into the first one, man.
Hi, I'm
Hey.
Janelle, and
What's
haters
poppin'?
will say this is fake.
I'm
but
definitely saying it's fake. I'm not gonna lie. Mommy's milk brings all... Actually, I'm not gonna lie. When I hear mommy's milk, I might come to the yard.
What?
But after I gave birth, I agreed to start providing milk for my husband, as well as our baby.
Oh.
Every night when I finished nursing, I'd stay in the saddle and pump a little for Jarvis to take to work.
Understood.
He'd always tell me how the extra nutrition really perked him up and helped him get through his day at the office.
Are we slurping that baby down? All right. I have a confession. One, make sure you get your merch. Two, I've had some milk. As you know, I have 2 kids, and you know I've tasted the milk for sure. I won't lie. I'm not saying I'm gonna suck it out, but like it is pretty good. It is pretty good. It's sweet, bruh. Especially if they're on a good diet. Oh, this video's getting demonetized. Come on!
Until one day he came home and asked if he could start taking another bottle into work.
Bumbo.
Please, Mommy. Apparently, the boss had helped himself to Jarvis's stash in the work fridge.
I'm sorry, what?
Shocked, I asked him if he told his boss what it was. I said it was my wife's milk. And... well,
You still drink it?
he just called me a soy boy and told me to make sure I kept the fridge stocked.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like that's cheating. I don't know. Like I feel like that she just got an extra 3 bodies right there. I feel like that's cheating. Someone comes to my house and drinks my wife's milk. I'm like, hold on.
That's for my consumption only. Okay, only I can slurp that down.
Well, he just called me a soy boy and told me to make sure I kept the fridge stocked.
I missed that part. So he said bring back more. Your wife's milk is what we need here. This will raise the stock prices by at least 25%, sir. And he just said, yeah, sure. I'll bring it in. I'll do what I have to do for the team. Bro has no type of anger, bro. I'm not sure about this.
There was a promotion coming up and we really needed the money.
Brother.
So I did what any good wife would do and started pumping extra to support my man. Only Jarvis's boss told
Milk is
everyone
good
in the
for you.
office that I made the best soy milk in town.
Oh.
And soon, he wasn't the only one guzzling it down.
Wait. Do they think that it's soy milk you're making? Or do they know that it's coming directly from your breasts?
Every day, there'd be a mad rush to the fridge as Jarvis's co-workers all tried to get their hands on the creamy goodness first.
Bumbo.
But then,
Everybody
things
wants
started
it.
to get crazy.
Huh.
Early one morning, we were woken by the sound of a rock hitting our bedroom window.
They did not got milk. They did not come to the crib. The milkshake really brought all the boys to the yard. Damn right. It's better than yours. I can teach you, but I have to. That's actually crazy. There's no way this is a true story. There's no way, right? Like I gotta be geeking. There's no way.
And found 3 of Jarvis's co-workers standing out on the front lawn. Apparently, they were hooked and wanted to get it directly from the supplier to avoid missing out.
Wow.
Since then, there hasn't been a morning when I haven't woken up to a line of thirsty boys at the door, desperate for fresh
Are they
milk.
paying though?
Jarvis doesn't seem to see a problem with it. but I'm not so sure. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below.
Jarvis is wildin'. They better be at least paying. Like, if I'm serving up my wife's milk, you better be at least paying the big bucks, bro. How much is milk in the stores? How much is a gallon of milk at? $3.11? I'm serving mine for $7. That titty milk? $7. Especially if everyone in work is doing a better job. The company's profits are slowly rising. Bro, I'm doing you guys a service here. I need big checks, baby. The next one we have today is called I Paid My Sister to Do Stuff For Me. Remember, these stories are completely true. I'm scared at the rabbit hole we're about to go down, guys. RIP's in the chat right now because I'm pretty sure this video is getting taken down.
Hi, I'm Johnny, and for me, lockdown's been pretty messed up. It hasn't really brought my family together in the way you might have expected. I mean, Mom's been constantly nagging and Dad keeps trying to lecture me about the good old days. Thankfully,
Boredom.
my older sister Belle is pretty chill and hasn't been too down about losing her waitressing job. She
dope.
spends all day in her room doing whatever girls do. Probably watching stupid makeup tutorials and shopping up a storm online.
Wait a minute. How does she have money though if she lost her job? She must have a stack load of savings she's going through, bro. Holy moly.
I don't know how she affords it.
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm not much of a gamer and books are for simps.
Credit cards. Credit cards. That's what it is. Did he just say books are for simps?
Books are for simps.
Hold on. That's really disrespectful. I'm not much of a gamer, but books are for simps. What are you trying to push here, bro? Yo, shut up. Shut up.
So, I'd usually just be on my laptop checking out random sites on the internet.
You're lame.
Incognito, of course.
You're
You know
lame.
what I mean?
Yeah, you freaking jerk mate fiend. This is what's gonna mess you up, sir. Get off. I'm telling you, you don't want to go down that rabbit hole, man. You'll be there for 4 times a day, sitting, sulking in your chair and saying,
Where did I go wrong? Where did I go wrong? How am I on page 73? Why am I here? I've seen every single Lana Rhodes video. Like, stop! Stop!
you look too old to be doing that, too. That's like a 15-year-old vibe.
If you know what I mean.
Maybe you're 15. How old is
That
he?
was up until last week, when I went to one of my favorite sites and realized I had had enough of all the stepsister stuff. I wanted
man.
something more.
do you
Something real.
What?
So that night, after my sister's light went out,
Hold
I
on.
snuck down the hall to her bedroom.
Brother!
I stood outside,
Bro-
listening for her snoring,
Brother!
quietly pushed open her door,
Brother!
and tiptoed over to her bed.
Do not do this!
Down and grabbed her.
You have lost your rockers. This is why you should not get consumed by the hub. You see this? This is what will happen to you next. I'm scared to play the video anymore. I'm scared. I hope he just gives her a goodnight kiss and just says, I love you, stepsis, or I love you, sister, something. Maybe this ends up well.
I quickly pulled out her purse and snapped a photo of her credit card,
Oh,
praying
okay.
that the flash from my phone wouldn't wake her.
What?
Then I put her bag back and quietly crept out, closing the door behind me.
Scared me there, buddy.
After that, the next day when boredom overcame me, I started browsing live cam sites. You know,
Oh,
the
God.
ones where you donate to the
Oh God,
actresses.
he didn't end up any better. I'm sorry. I don't mean I'm sorry. He didn't end up any better. Once you start paying, you have gone to the dark side. What do you mean the real thing? How does this give you you're still virtual? I guess the person has a relationship with you now. They can talk to you directly, but you're still virtual, bro. They don't know you, bro. You might as well just hop back on the hub and go in the comment section to see if they reply to you. Like what is this?
Donate to the actresses as they entertain you.
Oh my God.
Well, yeah, I stumbled across a girl standing in front of a backdrop that looked like a picture of a hospital room. The only light was a glow from a small lamp off to the side somewhere.
Yeah.
She didn't look much older than me, but it was hard to tell. She wore a face mask, but it was the tiny nurse's uniform clinging to an amazing body that got my attention.
Oh, he's getting worked
Man,
up.
was she hot.
Oh my.
I quickly whipped out the photo of my sister's credit card and entered the details online.
See, I don't like how they did that there. I quickly whipped out, pause. All right. Like, you're not slick, boy. Like, I'm catching you.
Just pay her back if she ever found out, since I
She's
didn't
gonna
have my
find
own.
out.
Then I hit join and watched as the nurse began to shimmy provocatively.
Oh.
Now this was more like it.
Oh.
A pop-up
Wait.
appeared with
Wait a
another
minute. You
feed.
might be on to
I
something.
clicked continue and leaned forward to watch.
Yeah.
As she reached up and removed her nurse's cap.
Hold on,
shaking
you
out
might be
long,
on to
light
something.
pink hair. I knew it was a wig, but
Oh.
I hit continue again and again as she danced and undressed.
Wait,
piece
she just
by
paying
piece
over and
in
over
front of
again?
the camera. The price and my excitement escalated pretty quickly.
What did you get to?
Finally, only the mask was left. I hit continue and prayed all the credit card charges were going to be worth it.
God.
I watched with bated breath as she reached up and gently
she's
freed the
pulling off the
elastic
mask.
behind her ears, then slowly lifted the mask up to reveal her face.
What do you think?
What the hell? It
What?
was Belle, my
What?
sister!
I could have never saw that coming. I know this, like, you might as well close the laptop right now because this is crazy. But on the bright side, at least she's getting her money back. You spent it on her, so it's going like right back into her account, minus maybe some fees. Like, you know?
I slammed the laptop lid down. A cold sweat formed on my forehead as a sudden wave of nausea rolled over me. I must have heaved like 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, makes
Suddenly,
sense.
it all made sense. The money, the packages, props. Belle had found a way to work from home. My
OnlyFans
sister
vibes,
seems
dog.
completely oblivious to the fact that I was one of her clients, but I'm struggling to even look her in the eye while those images are burned into my brain. Do you think I should tell her? What if she notices the credit card transactions?
I think you should tell her.
What would you do if you were me? Let me know in the comments
I wouldn't
below.
have been paying. I wouldn't have been paying. I'm gonna be honest with you. But I think you should just come clean. And if she yells at you, just be like, look, at least you got your money back. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a win-win. This next one from the channel is called I'm a Breastfed Adult.
Hey, I'm Jarvis, and I can't live without breast milk. It's the best thing in the world.
Wow. Breast is best on his shirt and everything. He's not playing around. He means it. I like to taste a little bit too, but like, breast is best is the wildest thing I have ever seen, sir.
If you haven't guessed, I was breastfed as a child.
Makes sense.
I still remember waking up in the mornings and excitedly running into Mom's room. I'd climb up onto her bed, saying, "Booby, Mommy, booby," and pull back the covers to find the treat I knew was waiting for me. Every morning felt like Christmas morning. I loved my mommy's milk, but after my younger brother was born, it changed slightly, and I drink primarily from the left side. Every so often, I'd try the other side and tell Mom it tasted different. It was like one side was banana flavor, and the other side was chocolate or something. I actually got into a fight with my brother over that. He said his side tasted better, but I knew mine did. Mom had to settle it by drawing a line down the middle of her chest.
Oh, there's some fiends. To beef over the titties like my side tastes better, you're fiending. It's like beefing over, you both get toys and you're like, my toy is cooler. No, my toy is cooler. No, my toy. This is different.
And making each of us stay on our own side.
Oh.
One night, we were tandem nursing while Mom was reading us a bedtime story, when I pointed out to one of the pictures and went to say something. Only I forgot I was still drinking and accidentally bit her.
Oh.
Ouch!
And
She
you
cried,
never got it again.
poking her little finger in my mouth to unlatch me. She patted my head and said, "You're a big boy now, Jarvis.
You don't need
really
it.
need Mommy's milk anymore."
Oh.
She reminded me that I was going to be starting school soon and asked if I was ready to stop breastfeeding.
Oh, wait, you're like 5, 4 now? And you're still sucking on titties at 5? Is that a thing? I don't know if that's a thing, bro. I think after 1, you're straight, bro. After 1 or 2, like you're kind of, once you start walking upstairs, doing all that stuff, it's like, hey, bro, drink some regular milk out the bottle like the rest of us.
I shook my head with tears forming and cried,
He's
"No, Mommy,
mad.
I love Booby. Please, no." Thankfully, she did.
That boy said, no, I want the titties, please, please.
Thankfully, she didn't force me to stop. But after that, I was always careful not to talk with my mouth full. Honestly,
I can't lose this.
I remember getting really worried in the lead up to starting school. I kept thinking that my brother would drink all Mommy's milk while I was gone during the day, and there'd be no booby left for me when I got home.
He's
But my
jealous.
first day, just before lunch, Mom turned up at the classroom with my brother in a stroller. She pointed to me and said, "I'm his mom. I'm here for lunch."
What?
The teacher nodded as Mom walked in, sat down, and untucked her shirt.
In the middle of the
I
class?
ran over, jumped up on her lap, and started drinking. I was so happy.
In the middle of the classroom? Like with all the other kids around watching you, your mom just walks in and says, "Hey, I'm here for you, baby." She couldn't at least pour you out of milk and just give it to you? We're not using the suction cup thingy. I forgot what it's called. I forgot the name. And just put it in a bottle and bring it to school for you? This is kind of wild.
Never forget that day. As I got older, Mom kept offering me cow's milk in a cup, but I refused to drink
I don't want that.
It tasted like poison to me. The only milk I'd drink was hers.
I want the
So
real
she
deal.
continued to nurse me all through middle school. The staff
What?
were pretty supportive and even
What?
gave us a private room to use.
What?
By the time I got to high school,
She does have the pump. She should have gave you that when you were in the kindergarten. But brother, you're in high school now, though. This is kind of crazy, bro. He's got to be big and strong, man. They say the titty milk got you. That titty milk be having big, like Zeus on him. Big.
Of course, I had drinking from a glass by then, but I wasn't sure what I'd do when I went to college.
Oh, that boy.
Thankfully,
feeding.
my older sister Amanda came to the rescue.
Stop
Just
this.
before I finished school,
Stop
she had
this.
a baby with her husband and
Stop
offered to pump
this.
milk for me. Amanda was the best. So I switched from my mother's to my sister's milk. It was a bit different at first. My sister's milk was a little thicker and tasted a bit sweeter than mom's.
This got to be illegal, right? My buck. This got to be illegal in some way. This has to be illegal. Has to be, right? Is anybody gonna agree with me? It has to be. Like, we can't just sit here and he can't keep getting away with this.
So good. Once a week, I'd stop by Amanda's place and pick up the bags of milk she pumped and kept in the freezer for me. I was in my final year of college when I decided to tell my
Still got on
long-term
that
girlfriend,
shirt.
Janelle. We'd planned to get married after graduation and had already discussed having kids, so I knew she was keen on breastfeeding and aware of the benefits. She was making coffee one afternoon, and as she poured milk into her cup, I casually said, I don't
Let me get some."
understand how people can drink milk from another species, especially cows that stand in their own poo or covered in flies and pumped full of steroids.
All
No
right, brother.
other
It's not
animal
that
does
bad.
that. It's disgusting. Janelle slowly put the milk bottle down on the countertop and asked, So, you don't want milk in yours? I'm not a calf. I'm a human. I only drink human milk.
Bro's got a point there, you know. Like, look, I wasn't agreeing with him the whole video, but he's low key got a point. Have I been doing it wrong my whole life? Forget the whole milk. Forget the 2%. Forget the almond. Is this what takes you to the next level? Is this how you become Super Saiyan? A Hokage? I have a lot of thinking to do.
I then went on to tell her how I actually hadn't ever stopped drinking breast milk. Isn't that a bit weird? She asked.
More than
No,
a bit.
it's biologically normal, I said, and explained how it only seems weird to some people because they've grown up in a culture where marketing has sexualized breasts by using them to sell cars and clothes. People forget that breasts are there to provide food.
He's cooking. I'm on his side. No, I'm serious. He's got it. Hey, man, let me get one of them shirts, dog.
I asked if she'd let me drink her milk after we had a baby. She didn't have any objections, so the following year, when little Tyson was born, my wife took over from my sister and started breastfeeding me too.
All right.
Now, Janelle pumps and freezes milk for me to take to work. Some
crazy.
evenings I drink straight from the source,
Oh,
while she
wow.
feeds Tyson on the
Straight-
other side.
Both y'all at the same time is kind of wild. That's got to be kind of weird. Having my husband suck on my one side and that don't sit right with me for some reason, dog. Something's off about it. I don't know.
Tyson is growing strong and healthy, just like me. After all, breast milk is the perfect food for growing humans, nutritionally, immunologically, and psychologically.
You might have had me on that last one. Breast milk might be the new wave, man. Breast is best. Hope you enjoyed. Drop a like on the video. And if you're new, consider subscribing. I'll catch you in the next one.